What's going on, you guys? It's Gaming Addict, and I'm going to do a review. Specifically, I'm going to do a review on Shadow of Mordor, Middle-earth. This game is a really fluent game, and I've enjoyed it a lot. I've played it for about 25 hours, and I've already beat up my first playthrough. Now, don't keep in mind that the game's not short. I just chose through the game to do the game as fast as possible. I played a good amount of it, and I'm already on my second playthrough, so let's get into this. Graphics. I'm going to do this review on 3 points. Graphics, gameplay, and story. I'm going to give it a specific rating on all of my points. So, a 0 to 10 rating on all of them, and then an overall rating. So, I'm sorry, but let's get to the first one now. Graphics. The graphics in this game aren't nothing spectacular, but they're nothing to bitch about. They are really good graphics, and they stand out very well. I think that they could have spent a little bit more time on them, but for what this game is, I feel like the graphics are just fine for what they are. The game is an open world in Mordor, and I feel like they got Mordor right when it came to the graphics. When you're in caves, you could see it's really good on graphics. There's nothing to be ashamed about, and the people that are complaining about the graphics, I can understand where you're coming from, but this is for last gen, so I'm sure it did hurt it when it came to graphics a little bit. But like I said, the graphics are nothing to complain about. They are good, so I'm going to give the graphics a 7 out of 10. Gameplay. The combat system on this game is a lot like the Arkham series. They're a really good combat system, and everyone loved the Arkham series. You have your basic attack, you have your counter, and then you have your combos with the attack. I feel like the moves on this game really went well with your combat system. Your special moves, they flowed really well with Talion's attacks, like your execution, your wraith glow attack, where you reach down and you blow up an entire section with wraith powers. I felt like they did really good job, and good for them with that. My next one is parkour system with combat. A lot of people think this is a lot like Assassin's Creed, and I would agree with you to a certain point. But in my personal opinion, I feel like Assassin's Creed did a better job with parkouring. But you know, they have had a lot more time to do their parkouring, and this is really one of their first jobs with this kind of parkouring, this open world parkouring, and they did a good job with it, and they don't need to be ridiculed for what they did, because it is a good parkouring system, but it's just my opinion that Assassin's Creed does better. But that's just my opinion. You know, you guys might think this is, and you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to mine. My third point is story. The story to this game is taken a little bit before the books. You're a ranger in a I would say you're in Mordor right before it went all black and went all themed, like before it got destroyed and went all dark on you. Shit, I've lost thought for a second, my bad. Your entire family gets massacred in front of your eyes. I won't tell you guys who massacred it, because I don't want to unreveal any of the story for you guys. And a wraith invades your body and keeps you alive for his purpose, for his own purposes. And it was kind of a blood sacrifice thing, so the wraith was bound in your body. So you spend the whole game trying to get revenge for your family being massacred, and it's a good story. I tend to lost a lot of the gameplay in this game because I wanted to progress in the main storyline to find out the next thing that happened in the story. So it has a really good story, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So overall, the graphics on this game might not have been the greatest in comparison to next gen graphics, but then again, like I said, this game was made for last gen, so you have to keep that in consideration. The gameplay, and specifically the Nemesis system, which I didn't talk about because I feel like everyone should know the Nemesis system. It's an interaction with the AI, but the gameplay, because of the Nemesis system and the Arkham style Batman combat system, I felt like made the gameplay of this game really good, and the story. So I'm going to give the overall game rating, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. But you know, so rate this video, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.